Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, how's it going? This is my review of the Turtle Beach Air Force X11s. There's no video to this post, as per usual. I apologize for that. I'm working on it. I swear I will have video up eventually. But in the meantime, while I can't do that, I really don't want to just not post anything. So here it is. This review will be mostly in the context of Call of Duty. So if you're a Halo player or a Battlefield Bad Company player and you want to know how well suited this headset is to your game, you're probably going to want to look somewhere else because I haven't played anything else with this headset. But if you are a Call of Duty player, what you're probably interested in is being able to hear people's footsteps, pinpoint their locations, and poop on their chest. This headset will achieve that for you to a certain extent. You will be able to hear people's footsteps loud and clear. However, you probably won't be able to pinpoint their exact location using the headset alone. There are a few exceptions. Depending on what kind of terrain they're walking on, obviously that makes a different kind of sound, so you'll be able to use logic to know where someone is based on the kind of sound some of the time. But most of the time, you're going to need to use other things in conjunction with the headset, like the minimap or a heartbeat sensor is pretty good for it. Don't hate on me for saying a heartbeat sensor is good for anything, please. Alright, so aside from that, I do have some issues with the headset. My first issue with it was that as soon as I took it out of the box, I had trouble finding the right balance for game and chat volume. My first instinct was to turn the game volume all the way up. This did not work very well. It completely drowned out the chat and blew up my eardrums when there was killstreak spam in the air. So I played with it a lot for a while, and I've kind of settled on about half game volume and full chat volume. But even with the chat volume all the way up, you're going to have a lot of difficulty hearing people that are still using the Xbox Live headset over the game, because the game is there's just so much noise, and if the sound is, if the chat and the game sound comes out of the same place, something's going to get drowned out. And it's not going to be the game volume. So I do kind of wish that I had looked a little more closely at the X31s. If you have some wiggle room in your budget, definitely look at those. The chat boost is a really nice feature that I kind of overlooked and wrote off as it's just kind of a useless feature. But I would actually really like to have that now. But it does work out. It's just going to take you some playing with it to find the right volume. And if any of your friends do have nice headsets, you'll be able to hear them loud and clear. My other complaint is that the headset comes with a bass boost, and I really do wish you had the option to turn it off, as I didn't really buy the headset so that I could hear, deeper explosions or louder killstreak spam. It's just not really what I needed the headset for. And I really wish that there was just a little more control over what sound is prioritized. If anyone, by the way, knows of a mix amp that is compatible with this headset, please let me know in the comment section. I would really like to check that out, provided it's not like $400 or something crazy like that. But overall, this is a good headset that will do the job you're looking to do. It'll get the job done. It'll let you play quietly at night. And by the way, side note on that, the headset does come with a chat monitoring function where you can hear yourself talking in the headset. It works just fine when you're in a lobby, or if you're using it to record something like this, like I'm doing right now. But when you get into the game, it's not really that helpful. You can't really hear yourself over the game, over the other people chatting, and over all the noob tubes. So, the problem with that is, for me anyway, I kind of instinctively talk louder as the game gets louder. So for late night gaming, you do need to kind of put some effort into talking quietly. You can talk very, very quietly into this mic, and it will still pick up your voice just fine, and everybody will be able to hear you loud and clear. And speaking of the mic, it does have a very, very annoying tendency to pick up all the sound around you. It's a very, very sensitive, very good mic, but it's almost too good in that, if you put your headset down for a second on your coffee table and have an argument with your girlfriend, everyone in your party is going to hear it. Or if you've got a dog that barks, they're going to hear that too. Little pro tip. If you do have this headset and you're playing on your, you've got your TV set up there, turn the volume all the way down. Otherwise, they're going to hear, if you've got the chat playing through the TV as well as your headset, they're going to hear themselves talking, and they're going to hear all the game volume, and it's going to really annoy them. So make sure you turn your volume down. The mic's very, very sensitive. It'll pick up almost anything around you. It's a very good value. It's much better than using your TV stereo speakers. And, I would definitely pick it up, especially if you're on a budget. But like I said earlier, if you have wiggle room in your budget, definitely look into the X31s. And of course, if you have an even bigger budget than that, you shouldn't even be looking at the X11s because there are much better headsets out there. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. This channel is something I really want to do, and I need you guys' help to do it. So rate, comment, subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. And stay tuned. I will have much more content for you in the future that I will work very hard on.